Hello, welcome to Introduction of Java Programming series. In this episode, we will be learning about methods in Java along with return type from jump statements of control statement. So, what is method? We will be discussing about this. Before that, I'll speak about why we need this. Till now, we have made programs, right? Like hello world, if else, switch condition program, right? We have made programs, but that is a specific program for a specific purpose. For example, if I need a program to sum two numbers, and some other day I need a program for some other purpose, which is again summing two numbers, right? So in this case, we have made a class called sum for program A, and for program B we have made another class for that, for summing that thing. We are writing the code again and again, right? So to overcome this, we come up with a concept of methods. In this, what we does is we create a separate part of a program, as you can see here in this example, and call that particular part of a program from our main program, main method, and that particular part of a program get executed whenever we call that particular method, and after executing the particular program part of a program, it returns to the main method and or it does the desired work. So this is about methods, why we need it and what it does, right? So let's just look at the practical implementation of methods. So open your Eclipse, and in the src create a new class, and let's name it as methods example. Clicking on public static void main, finish. So in the public static void main, I'll first of all create a method, right, which will be outside this main method. So let it be public void sum, and here I have public int mul for multiplication, which will consist of two numbers, in which we will pass two numbers actually, which will be of integer type a and b. Alright. And so before starting with the concept of methods, we have a jump statement written right from the control statements, which we have not discussed in our previous lecture, previous episode. So control statement, so we were talking about jump statement from control statements, right? So in the control statement, means this particular statement, what happens is, as you can see that I have made two methods, right? One with void, another with int. So void basically means that it won't return anything, right? Means whenever we use this particular method, it won't return anything. But in case of int, it will return a integer type value. or it will return something. As you can see here, I am getting an error. This is because there is no return type, and the return type should be of integer type, right? So it says add return statement. So let's just add return statement. Okay, and I'm selecting return 0 here right now. Okay, so I'll call sum first, and then mul with x comma y, my two integers. So this is the overall structure which I have prepared for my method. Alright, so right now you can see that I am getting an error, right? Method is present, but still I am getting an error. This is because the void main method is of static type, and we cannot call a non-static method from a static method. That is why we are getting this error, as you can see this. So it says that you can change the sum to static one, that is public static void main. Okay, now the error got removed, right? Similarly, in this particular case, now let me just give or assign a value to x and y. Okay, and write something here. That is, I'll write out of sum. So this particular statement should execute after this, right? As I mentioned in the theory part. So let's just add some text here to check whether it goes in this particular method or not. So I'll write inside sum here, and in this section I'll write inside mul for multiplication purpose, right? Till now we will just try to run this and check whether it is working as expected or not. Means, as per our theory concept, in the main method, when the program will reach here, it should go to sum, right? First of all, because the first thing it is getting is sum, a method. It should print inside sum. After that, it should print out of sum. Then it should go to mul, that is the multiplication method, and print this particular value. And it should return 0, that is 0 as a value. It won't return anything. And then it should return this. Right? So let's just run this application and check. So as you can see here, first of all we are getting inside sum, right? After that out of sum, then inside mul and out of mul. Now let's just modify this program according to our need. So let me just write here int m equals to 5. Okay, int n equals to 10, and system.out.println m plus n. Alright, so this should print the value of m plus n, that is 15. And in the multiplication, what I'll do is, what I have done here right now, I have passed these two values as parameter in my method. So the value which will pass here is 5 in the x section and 4 in the y section. So similarly, in A I'll get 5 and in B I'll get 4 here. So let me just print the multiplication here, or what I'll do is, I'll not print it here, right? I'll return the thing. So I'll return A into B, and so it is returning, right, A into B. And where it will return, because there is nothing to hold that particular value, right? It is returning integer type value. So there should be something with int, right? Let's say int x is already done, so z equals to mul xy, right? And then we can print the value of z and check whether it is returning the value that is 5 into 420 or not, right? So let's just run this program and check the output of both the programs. So now it should return 15, then out of sum, then 20, then out of sum, out of mul, right? Let's run our program and check. 15 out of sum, 20 out of mul. So in this way we can create our method and then we can use it for different purpose, for our different program. Means we can reuse this particular method in various programs by calling that particular method from the class. Thank you for watching.